So now that Trump has turned his back upon his supporters and upon MAGA, why are people acting surprised? You should have seen it coming. You should have known that you can't put your trust in men, and you can't put your trust in governments, and you can't put your trust in your elected officials, because for all these years, they have never been representing your best interests. Why now? Trump is looking out for the interests of billionaires, not you. You are nothing more than a statistic and just a number in his eyes. These people never cared about us. They never cared about you. Why would they start caring about you now? Have you forgotten that it was Trump who was responsible for Operation Warp Speed? You do realize that Trump backstabbed his own supporters, right? You do realize that Trump is a liar, right? You do realize that these people will lie just to get elected. You do realize that you can't trust both Democrats or Republicans. Putting your trust in Democrats or in Republicans is like building your house and setting its foundation upon sand and hoping that that sand will be able to withstand the great storm. I hope that Trump has taught all of you a valuable lesson, and that is never trust politicians, because the only time a politician lies is only when he or she opens his or her mouth. Trump turned on his supporters who are demanding to see the Epstein client list, and he calls the people who want to see that list weaklings, and that they should just ignore it and walk away. But how can people walk away, friends, if this thing is incriminating because it is connected to many of their missing families and missing children? After insulting his MAGA supporters, many people felt deeply hurt by these remarks. We are going to drain the swamp, right? That was his campaign in 2016. We are going to drain the swamp. First of all, if you're going to drain the swamp, you don't announce it publicly unless if it's all part of the script to sell it for the people. Came the first time, did he drain the swamp? Absolutely not. And now he is the second time coming here to continue the saga of the first administration. Is he draining the swamp, or is he revealing to you that he is a part of the swamp and he is the swamp? The Jeffrey Epstein files are so important because, friends, we're talking about something that has to do with children. We're talking about something that has to do with human trafficking. We're talking about something that has to do with people losing their lives and people actually being put in very compromising situations. We're talking about children that are being abused.
These children are not just kidnapped and in some cases bred by families as a cash crop. We have people in the United States of America that breed children in order to sell them. And when they are sold, they come without birth certificates, which means it's easier to kill them and have no one ask where they are. We're also importing children by the plane load. Again, children who have no documentation. It's not just child slavery or child sex abuse. It's also child torture, because you have adrenalized blood. You have the whole blood drinking ceremony of the satanic world. It's also the use of children for harvesting body organs. And then you have ritual ceremonies and ritual murder, as well as incidental murder. Most organizations that end up being used to prey on children, Oxfam is a recent example, all of the United Nations organizations, the Boy Scouts of America, all of the child services agencies across the United States of America, they did not start out as organizations to prey on children, but they attract pedophiles. And ultimately, pedophiles end up rising in the ranks and controlling those organizations, so that an organization that initially started out in the service of children becomes an organization that is in fact hunting children.
Surely you must understand how big and how massive this problem is, friends. If your presidents have been compromised, and if all your politicians bow down to these secret societies, your elected officials, though they may promise you that they are there for your best interest, their actions will prove to you who they really care about. Because if you look at the facts, you will notice that your elected officials have never been out for your best interest. They have been looking out for the interest of lobbyists, for the interest of billionaires, and for the interest of what these secret societies and secret cults want. It's not about you, but it's about serving the needs and the desires of those who have the money. Where do you fit in? Well, you are a statistic. You are just a number. That being said, the corruption that is in the government in Washington, D.C. is beyond human comprehension. Friends, fallen angels have taken all ranks of governments. All ranks of the governments of the world have been infiltrated by fallen angels. And fallen angels require a sacrifice of service. And the sacrifice of service which they require is the shedding of innocent blood. This is why your elected officials, they will remain silent when it comes to cases of missing children. And many cases that has to do with child trafficking and human trafficking as a whole. All of these people will remain silent because human trafficking and child trafficking, this is big money that is being moved in the black market through the dark web. Brothers and sisters, we're talking about organ harvesting, satanic rituals. We're talking about things that are very sadistic, things that will cause trauma even just by hearing it. As bad as it sounds, this is what Trump is refusing to have be unveiled and be revealed to the public, because this is what the Epstein files possibly contain, plus worse. And this blackmail goes bigger than just simply older men laying with little children. It goes bigger than that. We're talking about lives that are actually being unalived. My brothers and sisters, I'm going to be praying that indignation comes upon these people and all these organizations. I'm going to be praying that God will put a spirit of division in the midst of these people, so that they may turn against each other and they will become enemies of one another. I'm praying that that seed of division continues to grow and grow and grow. And I'm praying that if there be one or two that God will call out from there, let them be revealed now, and let them all turn against each other. Let them be willing to lay down their lives, even let them be willing to die, so that the truth may come out. That's what I'm praying for. So let's pray that such a spirit be put in the midst of these people, so that the truth will come out and nothing shall be hidden. Remember what Yeshua said, that that which is done in secret, it will all be unveiled. I believe that the time of the unveiling is here. And only divine indignation will bring justice, because these people control the courts, they control the governments, they control the police, they control the military, they control it all. So this is something that is going to require divine intervention. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight, every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards,